Before it's coming, you connected. Hello?
Go to side.
You reduce the sound. Then we can invoke. Okay.
Hello. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Divya, look around. This room is packed with hustlers, dreamers, and future disruptors. Always on top run, always high sky.
Yes, Chandu, I couldn't agree more. A very warm welcome to each one of you to the Entrepreneurship Launchpad program organized at IIBS Bengaluru, a platform dedicated to our theme for the day, Ideate, Innovate, Impact. Today is for everyone standing on the edge of something high.
Entrepreneurship today is not about just building a business. It's about identifying problems, bringing solutions, and creating values that lasts.
Over the next hour, we have the privilege of hearing from outstanding entrepreneurs and thought leaders who have walked this path from ideation to execution, from startups to scale. So without further delay, let's begin this session.
To formally welcome our gathering and set tone for today's proceeding, I invite Dr. M. Ketan, Principal, PGDM Department, to welcome the gathering. Sir, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon. So it's my honor. To give or to propose the welcome address. So today the event which we have been planned was so simple that people used to think, it's a very simple thing that, we can call the guests, right? Or we can try to conduct an event. But here we can see the three words which have been having a very good impact. So like ideate, innovate, and impact. So today I welcome you all for this Entrepreneurship Launchpad program. So it is not what you can say planned, 3-4 days back. So it is a brainchild of director. So every time, whenever we used to go for accreditations, so people who have been coming up from different what you can say UGC or from accreditation bodies like NAC and NBA. So every time people used to ask that, you are doing up all the program outcomes, or you are having a very good program, very good strength we have, very good infrastructure, you have an incubation center, you have been tied up with many international universities, many of the people are coming in, then why, the entrepreneurs are very less year on year? So why we cannot able to concentrate? So when we have been discussing of, directors are used to tell, so we are doing a professor of practice, so every week 5 to 6 people are been coming in. So every week 5 to 6 people are coming in, the CEOs, interactions are happening. So why can't we try to take this for entrepreneurs? So why can't we try to generate the people, or the students to become an entrepreneurs? Then when Sir and me were discussing of, so the thing today morning also we have been telling, so whenever we used to ask the people, why can't you become an entrepreneur? So in India, we have some kind of cultural barrier. So whenever we used to go to the parents and ask, I have completed my PGDM degree or my MBA, so I want to do the business, I have a very good business idea. So the first word which used to come from the parents was, first to go and get the job, then we will plan for the business. That means, the failure starts from the home, stating that, don't take the risk. That means, the first term of an entrepreneur was, you have to accept the risk, go and start the business. But our parents used to tell, why you want to go into a risky business? So first you get the job, then you success, then you go for doing of the business. Right? And one more thing in India, if you see, when our parents used to see the news and all the newspapers, that so and so company was started with a very good start, slowly they enters into the loss, and the people ED enters into that for search. CBI again start coming into probing of where the funds has been diverted. So again you will get so and so CEO got arrested, so the company was into the losses. So best example, if you go for Blue Smart, they have a very good idea, right? So they entered into the sustainability, they entered into the very good business. It was successful. Again, they started diluting of the funds. So all these news, our parents used to tell, why you are taking up the risk? You try to go get the job and all these things. But in India, we have a very good scope, right? Where India doesn't require the copycats. We require the real innovation. So last time also we can say, I think 1.5 to 2 months back, the highest patented ideas was in India. More than around, if you see the thing, we have been patented more than around 62% of the applications. That means in India, 62% of the applications every month got patented. That means the idea. So what is that patents? All the patents have got copycats. So we used to copy them idea, which is already there, and we have been doing of. Example, if you go for Airbnb, right? So same way. So what is the new thing we got? Right? Same thing if you go for Blue Smart, also the same thing. But here we must start to think about the most innovation. Where I used to tell was, if you go for Byju's, Dunzo, right? Byju's has been so successful, but they couldn't able to get it right done properly. Dunzo, if you go for, it was successful, but they couldn't able to do. So idea is good, prototype is good, market is good, scale is good, impact is good, but where we have been logging off. So that means Indians doesn't require what you can say copycats. We require the real problem that has to be solved. Right? I think how many have been following off. If you go for Nitin Kamath or Nikhil Kamath, they used to do podcasts. So I think you can go and search after this session. There is a product known as our company known as an Biopic. So when I've been watching off, I used to follow every time in the night. So he asked only one question: how can you try to tell about your company? He didn't say about the marketing. He didn't say about your investment. He told about Biopic is a company have been creating of new innovation. That means if you go, right, you can try to, what you can say, know about after 10 years or 15 years, which type of disease you are going to get through your DNA. That is what innovation. We have Apple Watch. We have all companies doing of the business. But I want to tell one company that is known as an Will Ahmed. So one of the finest guy, right? He started a brand known as a Whoop brand, right? You believe me or not, it will tries to hit you on your head. Why you are sleeping? Go for workout. You already have this much of fat in your body. Which company used to tell that one? That is what innovation we require. I am using up that one from last 3-4 months. Early morning 6 o'clock, by 4:30 only it will shoots the message to me. Why are you sleeping? Right? You have this much of biomarkers. Why are you sleeping here? Go strain your body. Yes, you have to strain it up. That is what innovation we require. And we don't want the copycats. Blinkit is doing the same thing. Zomato is doing the same thing. Zepto is doing the same thing. What is innovation? Right? And one more company, if you go for Apollo. Right, recently she has given a statement, my hospital will be, in the future, it will one of the topmost, the hospital in the world. In the world, she has been quoting off. Then the India Today guy is asking him, how boldly you have been telling off. Can you tell me one example, how Apollo will become a world's #1? She is telling off, I am using of AI to treat the cancer cells. And Pfizer is doing, HPV vaccination to control cancer. And government is giving of HPV vaccination for free of cost. But she is telling us, I have been designing of a robot where it will directly inject, the liquid which I have been designing by me, that, in the future until your death, cancer cell will not be coming into your body. She has been designing a separate robot. So that is what the innovation we require. Right? So That is what, SAR's brainchild, that we have been planning to go for launching of, a launch pad where our student no need to learn about how to work in a company, right? And we will try to teach them how to develop a product and how that product can be implemented and how it will be successful. And remaining all, Sal will explain so about how, IIBS will be taking further your ideas. And, our chairman is also an entrepreneur, and we will also be conducting of some events through the chairman, sir. And I want to, welcome you all for this. And I want to thank everyone here. We have the Praveen Kumar, sir. So just with one phone call, director has called and he has been accepted because having so much of thing. So thank you, sir, having up here. And we have Kumar Piyush, sir. So just for 5 minutes, I have been spoken with him. So within a fraction of a second, he accepted. I am a CEO of a company. I've been running of 2 companies. So I will come and share. I will mentor the students also. And I want to thank you, sir, for accepting of the invite. And we have Sreekar, so he has been associated with IIBS from more than 3 to 4 years, having of very good ideas. And also we have our alumnus Tejas. So he also doing of business in Mumbai and here. He's already having up with the business, successfully running off into tourism. And now he has been started import and export business, which is a rare, what you can say, a kind of a flower, which has been used in many of the, what you can say, food industry. And, he's been planning to enter into multiple businesses. So he also has been accepted the invite when we have been called him. And we have others. So he is also into logistics and supply chain. And one more we have Adiraj. Recently he has been got an award for the best business award. And he is also in a sleeping fort for Wow Momos. And the Wow Momo CEO and this guy used to stay in the same apartment, in a villa. And he's been doing a very good investments and all these things. So we want to thank everyone for accepting our invite and coming here to share their ideas. So try to use this platform for innovation. Try to come up with ideas so that they can try to help you as a mentors. So I want to thank our organizers, faculty for making up this event a grand success and giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So I want to invite today's guest of honor, Praveen Kumar M P, sir, who is an head of the training and development MSME Technology Center, to grace the occasion and come onto the stage. So we welcome you, sir.
When chairman sir will come, we'll start. Now we'll start.
Okay, sir. So another guest we have. So today Kumar Piyush, sir, who is a CEO, Entrepreneurship Practitioner, and also a leader in the sales and marketing. So welcome you onto the stage, sir. Yes, sir. Chinnu. And today we have our alumnus, Tejas, who is an entrepreneur and a brand builder and a growth strategist. So welcome you, Tejas. And I want to invite, who is a strong leader and a base for this kind of events, and our academic director, and who is the brainchild for that. So we welcome Dr. Tripuraneni Jagaya onto the stage.
Our theme, Ideate, Innovate, Impact, captures the very essence of entrepreneurship. To elaborate on this thought and set the intellectual tone for today's session, I now invite Dr. Tripuraneni Jagaya, Director IIBS, to deliver the thematic address.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, my dear colleagues and student friends. Instead of saying student friends, we can say that budding entrepreneurs. Good afternoon, one and all present here. This is a platform we want to create for the next generation of the student. We can say that Gen Z students, Gen Z entrepreneurs. Our plan is entirely different. Our taste, feeling, exposure, there is a lot of difference. Upcoming Gen Z students, and you want to develop the Gen Z entrepreneurs also. Whatever it may be, entrepreneurship is an entrepreneurship. We want to make it, take the risk and uncertainty to do the business in a profit motive. That's the ultimate goal for the entrepreneurship. At any generation, you want to do that only. This is the platform. Transform your ideas into business and aspirations into the successful entrepreneurship. There's a platform is given. In this platform, today you want to take the decision to start the business for future your aspirations and future business leaders. Already Ketan sir enlightened the issues relating to the present generation. What is the expectation, not only the entrepreneurship. The entrepreneurship will come with an innovation is very important. Innovation only the sustainability. No innovation, no sustainability. The copies are coming with a Xerox many things, but you're not able to create the difference between the brand to brand. You're not able to sustainable. Innovation and changing the consumer needs in day-to-day business. You want to be understand the market in every time and make your diversions and strategies based on the consumer's mindset and policymakers and sustainability in the top of that you want to always to follow. The present generation is the big challenge, the artificial intelligence and the AI, generative AI. We want to compete in the business world. You want to integrate your business. This AI and generative AI is very important. Now, upcoming in the fintech, earlier is a property problems. What rightly said in the Ketan problems. What rightly said in the Ketan sir. To come with an innovative solutions for that, there is a big opportunities for the young entrepreneurs. Let us this program inspire the young mindset and the dream big. We have the potential creative global business with the local ideas. We can't say that this idea will never work it out. With the local ideas, we can create the global brands and global business. Definitely, whatever your idea can be kickstart and convert into the business ideas and prototype and launch your product. We are here to IIBS to support. There is an incubation center. The good business plans, definitely we will support. Of your business idea is good, we can make them to interact with you and give the presentations, definitely make the collaborations, those type of people, investors, we can start your business. That type of platform is given to the Entrepreneurship Launchpad, and also we will give the continuous mentorship to you to sustain your ideas to convert into the product that will be there. And we invited special to the Praveen sir for this program. He want to educate about the what is the government initiations and what are the programs you can be accessible and what are the programs you can get the subsidize and promotion of the government organization, and skill enhancement also they are providing, which area you can get skill enhancement, everything updated this program. We can India, our Prime Minister always says that this is called an Amrut call. India is one of the top growing country in the economic way, means this call everybody get the opportunities we can use. He made the Amrut call through initiations such as Make in India, Digital India, Product Linkage Incentives, PLI schemes, District Exports Hub, Startup India, and MSME export promotion policies. Government of India creating a tremendous opportunities in this is the area. Not only you are alone, there is a government, there is an institution, there is a mentors will support you to grow in this area. Definitely take this platform and make yourself as a successful entrepreneurs. That is the idea, is at least one few of the students we will convert this. IIBS is not a job seekers, IIBS will be a job creators. We want to prove through this workshop, and I will appreciate, I extended my sincere appreciation to esteemed speakers today and entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs, to use this platform and create the opportunities to serve the society, indirectly business opportunities, not only making the profitable venture, and also we want to support the social system. We are really proud to be serve the society. Let's learn, collaborate, innovate, and gear up Viksit Bharat in a global stage. That is the ambition we want to working today in India. The same direction IIBS also work and prove ourselves into the global world. Named as an International Institute of Business Studies, we also can promote our ideas to the national to international. Thank you. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for these valuable words. Now, it's my honor to introduce our chief guest for today, a distinguished personality with rich insights into entrepreneurship and innovation, with here to address on entrepreneurship, innovation, and opportunity for young entrepreneurs. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Praveen Kumar M P, HOD, Training Department, MSME Technology Center, Bengaluru, to share his valuable insights.
Good afternoon. One thing what I have noticed is like this room is really well constructed, and if you make more noise, I don't think it will fall. Okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. That's good. Okay. So firstly, Director sir, thank you for inviting me, and Principal sir also told that they just made a one simple call and I made available. It is not a greatness of me, because we government officer have a one simple rule. Whenever a word comes, something relevant to entrepreneurship, it is our first priority, that we have to be present and we have to explain what are all the kind of facilities available in Government of India. So for that, what I want to understand, I hope I can take some 4 to 5 minutes, sir.
No problem, sir.
Thank you.
15 minutes it takes.
Okay, thank you. So, I just want the audience to just raise your hands. Who all wants to become an entrepreneur? Okay, thank you. Hands down. Who all wants to go for a job? Okay, good. I have seen at least some 10 to 15% of people who have not raised hand for anything. Then what is your plan? No job, no entrepreneurship.
In between.
In between, like you're in a confusion stage, what we need to do. Okay, let me just take it in this way. Considering the population and the graduates outcome every financial year in India, do you think like every individual or every graduate will get a job? How many of you say yes, everyone will get a job? How many of you say no, raise hands? Yes, hands down. I think this is the only question like people will in a very good confidence that they will raise hand up to like this. Because I have seen even when it comes to raising of a hand for an entrepreneur, I can understand this, but I was difficult to understand what is this. Then I understood, okay, maybe 50%. And I have seen, I don't want to notice, I have seen only one guy just raise hand like this. Something like giving Ashirwad to me. Okay. One thing what I want to say, like, you guys only accepted. Getting a job in now present situation is a very difficult task. I cannot say it is an impossible task, because I'm also doing a job, right? So what best I would say, Government of India under Ministry of MSME, Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, we basically establish required for running a business, and in future if any kind of legal consequences came, because business is all about dealing with multiple different people. Obviously, some kind of legal issues might come. So how best way that you can resolve these particular issues, and what best way you can procure the items, like initial startup stage, initial stage of an entrepreneur to a success stage, even after success, government is having the support system. But one thing that you guys have to keep it in your mind, no government will come to your doorstep. Because you have to approach, because government is having a single methodology. Whatever the facility that we are doing, we are going to upload in our official website, and we are going to provide paper advertisements. That's the simplest way of marketing. You can ask us like why exactly you can go to every people and you can reach out and do the supports. For that also, Government of India means MSMEs are conducting several training programs. Maybe inside the education institutes or maybe inside our campus. All over India, it doesn't have any specific place that these programs can be conducted. But again, marketing of that particular programs, we will do only through websites and paper advertisement. So whoever can enroll with us, they can utilize the facility. Even I just wanted to tell you one simple example, which I was discussing with all the dignitaries as well. Very recently, on I would say 13th of August, as I remember, we started a training program called something technical program, PCB fabrication. Everyone are using mobile phones, right? There is a PCB board inside that, and I hope it is having a huge demand. So that particular training program, how exactly you can manufacture and how exactly you can design a PCB fabrication, it's about 3 months course. And guess what, guys? The training, the food, the accommodation and placement, it is sponsored by Government of India. Has anyone heard of this? This training program is conducted just 5 kilometers from this campus. And again, I would say I already got to 30 students are already enrolled. Out of them, I just don't want to disclose it, but 21 students are from outside Karnataka. Because whenever we are publishing any advertisement or any kind of opportunities, we cannot restrict like only Karnataka students has to come and utilize this kind of training. So what I just wanted to say is like, not only me or not only MSME Technology Center Bangalore, India is having about 38 technology centers and 28 development institutes. If required, I can provide you a complete list. Each and every information is stored in ebook. And one more important thing, if any startup, initially they will think of finance, schemes are there, and they want a consultation, again for that schemes are there. And don't expect that each and every scheme, you will not get everything in one office or in a one platform. Forget about the office, because previously there was a time that any scheme or any kind of thing, if I want to get a facility from the government, I don't know how many offices I have to roam. How many officers I want to meet. This was the situation. But today it is not like that. Everything has been digitalized. Because for example, even I am the person not only doing a government job, but I also have one of my own startup which is running successfully. And for that particular startup, I got a finance from government, a scheme called PMEG, Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, wherein for manufacturing sectors up to 50 lakhs and service sector up to 25 lakhs loan will be provided without any collateral or without any surety for startups. Wherein I completed that entire procedure sitting in my home. I never visited to any of the government offices for getting that particular facility. But I only visited one place, that is bank. Because if I have to take the money, then I have to go to the bank. At least for signing that, it has been transferred to me only, consent letter for that particular, we have to go to bank. So that's the simple facility which is available. And I agree. Our approach is open. It is not something like you have to write an online application, offline application and you have to submit. Nothing like that. Even we have a dedicated website. We will be collecting an application. Whatever the after qualification, we will be allotting them the training programs. So this is how you have to approach the government. Because even it's very sad to say, like today also a lot of people expecting that government is not doing many things or rejection rate is more, nothing will happen. But government itself is also having protocols, procedures, which has been published in a detailed way, I would say. If any guidance is required, an MSME officer is also nominated. But one thing you guys always you should remember, if you want to make any government officer to work, Don't go to his office. Don't go and talk with him. It will never work, guys. What you have to do, you have to just drop an official communication. Maybe via email or maybe on a letter. Because guys, every day I'll be getting about more than 50 to 60 calls. Do you think I can receive all the calls? And if someone file an RTI, something called the Right to Information Act, like I tried to call a government officer, he has not responded to me. They cannot do me anything because I cannot be the victim. If a person made an official communication, if he is having a proof, then a government officer is not supported him, then there are several grievance cells are there to support you. Try to approach that particular way, because I used to get this question a lot. Sir, I visited to that organization, this organization, government officers, not much support is we got. This is the issue. For that also, government has created a platform where hundreds of cases with a stipulated time it will be resolved. So that is what the approach to the government that you guys should keep. And as I can see, a lot of entrepreneurs and budding entrepreneurs, I can see. So whatever your idea is there, on my personal experience, I would say, guys, there might be problems. No idea will be success within a day or within a month or within a year also. Every idea, every success will take time. And on my personal, if any kind of support for getting any kind of finances, any kind of investors, as you said, like we have connections, but again, I will not come to IIBS and say that, sir, this is there, please take it and utilize it. We cannot do that because we have a constraint. But if students are approaching us, like this is what we wanted to do, this is what we can do, then as a collaboration, I can depute entire team to IIBS and we can execute the event wherein you can get a sponsorship or you can get a guidance. All these activities can be undertaken. So with that, I hope I have not taken much time. So thank you everyone. And my contact details are already given to the director. Again, I will be not available for any kind of phone calls, but for email, sure, we will be available. Make sure if any kind of facilities are required, we can do that. If required, if college, I'll just try to speak with the director as well. We can have an one-day entrepreneurship awareness program, 1 hour duration program, wherein in detail way we are going to explain how best way you can get facilities from the government organization, which platform, where you have to approach, what necessary documents required or what necessary things you should contain and what kind of support, your clarifications, everything will be answered. Because that is the session which is required for such kind of events like entrepreneurship events, wherein we will be happy to conduct such kind of training programs. So after the session, if anyone having any queries or any kind of support, I'm happy to help. And I also seen like one of your seniors is also approached today, being an entrepreneur. So please take him as a motivation, because I would say it is a very proud moment to him also to coming to own college and giving a motivational session. And I really wish like each and every one of you to become like him, so that one day you can give a session on your own college. Okay. Thank you everyone.
Thank you so much for such an informative session, sir. Turning an idea into a thriving business is easier said than done, guys. To walk us through this journey, from ideas to market, building a business, I now welcome Mr. Kumar Piyush, Sales and Marketing Leader, Entrepreneurship Practitioner, CEO and Founder of Cosme and Tech Solutions, to share his experience and insights. Sir.
So I'm sharing a textbook to give you all the gyan today. Thank you everyone, and thank you for the wonderful introduction. So when I was invited for this event by Dr. Ketan, I asked him one question, that what I'm supposed to speak on and what is expected out of my talk. He told me that you can share your entrepreneurial journey and you can motivate our students to pursue entrepreneurship. So whenever I attend these kind of events where I meet and interact with management students like you, technocrats, budding entrepreneurs who want to build something in future, I always start with one question. What is entrepreneurship according to you? What is the definition of entrepreneurship according to you? Any answer?
Finding the problem and then the solution.
Okay.
Bringing up new ideas and satisfy customer needs.
Great. Anything else? Great. All the answers are right. So you must have heard a lot of definitions of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is about identifying a problem. Entrepreneurship is about solving a problem. Entrepreneurship is about building a business. Entrepreneurship is all about creating jobs. Entrepreneurship is all about doing something for society. Entrepreneurship is all about becoming a unicorn. But for me, and for most of the entrepreneurs, the practical definition of entrepreneurship comes down to one line. And if you understand this definition correctly, and if you have clear idea about what actually entrepreneurship definition is, I guarantee you, my friends, that half of your problem related to entrepreneurship solved. For me, entrepreneurship is a journey with 3 destinations. Any journey will have destination, right? Entrepreneurship is a journey with 3 destinations. The destination 1 is to create. Create what? Create a product or create a service. Now you might debate that to create a product or service, I should have a problem, I should have a solution, I should understand the market. All these things are correct. But at the end of the day, after all these, you will have to create a product and service to go to the market. Once you have covered this destination, the second destination is to communicate. Now you have the product and service. Now you need to communicate the value proposition of your product and service to your audience, to your customer, to your prospects, right? And then you have to make them believe on you. You have to make them trust on you. Once you have created that belief system, and once they have started trusting you, that whatever you have built and whatever you have created is going to help them in their business, the third destination is to convert them into your paying customers. Make them buy your product, make them purchase your product. So if you understand these 3 destinations of an entrepreneur's journey, you will understand the real essence of entrepreneurship. And all these definitions that you know and that you have been reading revolves around these 3 destinations. So my friends, I have been given 10 minutes of time. I have been given 10 minutes of time today to interact with all of you. And I don't want to throw some heavy jargons and some theories on you and bore you. So I will just share a journey of an entrepreneur. And I think I would like to share my own journey, because I can explain my journey in a better way. So when I was in my last semester of my PGDM, like all of you are pursuing your PGDM, I started my first company from college. The company name was Infopine. So when I went to PGDM, I was very sure that I have to become an entrepreneur and have to do some business. But I was not sure. I didn't have any guidance. I was not sure what exactly I need to do. I was not sure that where to start. I was not sure what name the company should have. I was not sure what business I have to do. I was not sure what I'm going to sell. Who will be my team members? Who will be my co-founder? And I wasted almost 1.5 years contemplating that what business I need to do. After 1.5 years, I realized that I am wasting my time just thinking about it. If I have to do something, I have to take the first step. One of my faculty in the PGDM introduced me to one of MDP program candidate. He was pursuing an MDP in my college, and I met him. And I met him a couple of times over the coffee and lunch, and we became friends. And I realized that we shared the common goal. He also wanted to do something in entrepreneurship. He wanted to build something. And eventually he became my co-founder. And I told him that, see, I have wasted 1.5 years thinking about what to do. So let's not waste time and let's take the first step. we took the first step. We first, in the college, in my hostel room, we thought of 300 plus names, and then we decided one name for our company, that was Infopine. We registered Infopine. We registered the domain. I myself created the first logo and first website of the company. Yeah. So I myself registered the domain, created the first logo and first website of the company. And believe me, my friends, that first logo and first website of our company was pathetic because I designed it and I was not a designer. After that, the $1 million question came. We have launched the company, we have started the company, but what we are going to do in this company? What we are going to sell in this company? Who are the team members? Who will work with us? How we are going to pay salaries? And then we thought that let's not again waste time in thinking. What is the next step? What is the second step? First step is taken. What is the second step? The second step for us was to understand our core strengths. I was good at marketing, sales and branding. My co-founder was good at tech. We both decided that why not create a service around our strengths. We started approaching a lot of small businesses who had good product, but they didn't have good marketing. We started approaching them for digital marketing activity. We started promising them that if you don't have much budget to pay agencies who are expensive, you can take our digital marketing services and we'll make sure that you are visible in the market. And we got good number of customers. We also started approaching small businesses for their web presence, for developing custom softwares. And this is how we started. But our vision was always to become a product company. Our vision was always to become a SaaS product company. But product building takes time and money. And we had to sustain. After some time, we realized that we are getting business. Somehow we are able to sustain. But we are getting exhausted as well because we are only two people. We don't have other team members. When I went to PGDM, I always treated all my batchmates. You have batchmates, you have seniors, you have juniors. I always treated my batchmates, juniors and seniors as my network. I knew that all of these people will pass out from here and work in different companies. And these people tomorrow will become my network and they will only create my net worth. So I started approaching all my batchmates, all my juniors and seniors, and to approach them, we needed a greater workforce, right? We didn't have money to pay salaries, higher salaries. So I approached all my juniors. I was in last semester of my college, right? I approached all my juniors and told them that if you want, and I knew them from past 1.5 years, right? So I knew that how many of them wants to become entrepreneur in life. And I approached them that I won't be able to pay you salary, but obviously I can give you a great learning so that when you start your own business, nothing will be new for you. And then out of all, 7 accepted our offer. We went to PGDM office, our PGDM office. We met the deputy director and director, took the permission to hire them. That was the first time a student from last year hired their junior as interns. And all those 7 people approached all our batchmates, seniors and juniors, and we did humongous amount of business. And then every day we were hunting for business, we were doing some projects, but we were not happy because product was still not there. Our vision was still not achieved. So what we did is, in order to approach many small and medium-sized businesses, we came across one large textile manufacturing company. I don't want to take their name, but they were one of the large textile manufacturing companies. Somehow we got through the contact detail of general manager of that company. And we met them. There were 2 GMs. We met them and we proposed the digital marketing to them. We had couple of meetings with them. Every time they were very happy, they were very excited, but at the end of the day, we didn't have any result. They will promise us so many things, but nothing will be signed. One fine day, I was very frustrated and I thought, let's leave them. I don't think they are interested and I don't think they will go ahead. But then I realized, let's not give up. Let's give one more try. And I met them again. And that fine day, the gentleman's mood was so good that he took me to the managing director. And I was in front of managing director explaining our digital marketing services, that how we can increase their visibility, how we can increase their orders. And then in between, the managing director stopped me and told me that, Piyush, I don't have order problem. I have a bigger problem to solve. I don't have visibility to my factory. I don't know what is happening in my factory in real time. All my processes are manual. Either it is on Excel sheets or it is on pen and paper. People are not accountable. We have good production facility, but we are not utilizing our production facility to the fullest. So if you can solve this, I can talk to you. Otherwise, let's not waste each other's time. I asked 20 days of time from her and to study their entire process, understand the gaps. I came to my team, me along with my CTO, my co-founder and other two members of the company who were interns. We went to the factory. We invested almost 20 days in the soft floor. We understood the entire gaps, entire process of that factory. And then we came back and we started working on the presentation and the solution. It was not just a small solution. It was taking the shape of an ERP. And that time, we never realized that it is going to be an ERP. We went and presented the board and the managing director, and she was very happy because this is what she was looking for. She was very happy with our proposal and solution. And we got the work order. That was the highest value work order then from any company to us. Then we implemented. It took almost a year time for us to develop the entire system, to take them live, which had 13 modules, inventory, production planning, whatnot in a manufacturing company. And it was a great success. We made good money also for the first time. All were celebrating, but I was not happy. I was not happy because my vision of creating a product was still not achieved. I called all my team members and I was very worried. I told them that, see, we have done something great and we have achieved. That's good. We are happy. But I don't think we will be able to sustain like this until we don't have a product. And if we have to hunt for a business on daily basis, if you have to go to market and hunt for a business on daily basis, it is not a sustainable model. Then we have to build a product. And after 1 or 2 hours of brainstorming, we realized that we have already created a product for textile manufacturer. So why not productize it and go and approach other textile manufacturers who might be facing the same problem, who might be struggling with the same kind of things, right? We started approaching different textile manufacturers. We approached second textile manufacturers, third textile manufacturers, and we converted one more because they trusted us because we had worked with one large textile manufacturer. Then we approached third, fourth, and like this we bagged 4 to 5 textile manufacturers across India from different parts. And all these customers took almost 6 months to 7 months time for implementation, which is a huge amount of time. But eventually, after 5 to 6 months, just because we were doing the same work again and again, and we were working with the same kind of customers again and again, the product got evolved, product got matured, and now the product implementation started taking only 15 to 20 days time. That also for an ERP, which is a huge software. And then we realized that now we have a product. And then within 3-4 months span of time, our 2-3 years of hardship started paying off to us. I think in next 2 years, we had 200 plus customers across India. We went to Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Punjab, whatnot, all the states of India. We went to US. We started our office in US. And we had a lot of customers in US. And then a year back, with all these hardships and trust that we had built in front of customer, I took exit from Infopine. I'm still a shareholder there, but I took major exit from Infopine at a very great valuation. This all happened because I never gave up. And whenever you think of giving up, And whenever I have thought of giving up, the next day has been very rewarding for me. Like I told you for KSIC story, if that has not happened, I don't know what I have been doing today. Maybe something, but the story might have been different. That day I was planning to give up, and then I decided not to give up and meet the GM again, and that changed the entire journey of Infopine. So my friends, the lesson that I want to give you today from my journey is take entrepreneurship as a journey and enjoy that journey. You won't be rewarded on daily basis. You might have struggles. You will have struggles. You will have very hectic life. You will have anxiety attacks. You will have panic attacks. But the moment you reach these three destinations, you will worth that you have spent your life as an entrepreneur. And someday you will be standing like this in front of your college and another college, motivating other budding entrepreneurs to achieve something in life. I don't want to waste your time, but I'm always available to guide you, mentor you. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn. You know my credentials. I'm always available, free of cost, for all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for walking us walking us through your journey and giving us insights on 3 C's, that is to create, communicate, and convert, and the art of networking, and how important it is to keep an eagle's eye on your goal and to not give up. Thank you so much, sir. It is now my honor to invite our chairman and founder of IIBS, Dr. J. Prakash, and Uppathi Sreekar, and along with our other dignitaries for lamping the light. Lighting the lamp, sorry.
Give to Jagay, sir.
Come on. Everybody else go.
I again now invite our chairman and founder, Dr. J. Prakash, to the stage.
First, we can give a chance for physical speakers.
I now invite Uppathi Sreekar, sir.
Let the speakers, they will come down. They will speak.
Our next guest didn't just spot India's broken hiring system, his own path to build the fix. As a founder of Smarted and Sapphira AI, his own mission to make quality education personal, accessible, and AI powered for every learners. Now I invite Mr. Uppathi Sreekar, founder and CEO of Sapphira AI and Smarted Innovation, who is the winner of Karnataka Kaushalya Award 2025 on the stage.
Very good morning to everyone, especially the chief guest of the day, Mr. Jay Prakash sir, and Jagya sir and Ketan sir, and each and everyone sitting over here, and the future entrepreneurs in front of me. Again, a very good afternoon. Sound. Very good. So basically, I've already gone through the people. I've seen while in the traveling, I've figured out a couple of people reaching out my LinkedIn profile, and in the same way, I also saw there are already people who have been into the entrepreneurs sitting right in front of me, I think, right? I saw a couple of profiles who is having a chief operation officer, COO, a girl. Yes, yeah. So we already, here we just wanted to understand, you're not a budding entrepreneurs, you're not the entrepreneurs who are starting. You have entrepreneurs sitting beside of you. So just want to figure out what you are every day, okay? I wanted to share you a couple of things. What actually entrepreneurship means to me, and how my entrepreneurial journey have started, okay? So basically, I'm a computer science student, okay? I came from very middle class family. My father is a policeman. He always point me to focus on the government jobs things, but I'm more interested to join into the engineering and stuff. I've joined in a college called Hindustan University at Chennai, taking up my 4 years degree into the computer science. Unfortunately, in between 4 years of journey, entire 2 years went into Corona. And this Corona had, how it is affected to the entire world. But the same Corona also supported me to initially start my entrepreneurial journey. Okay. At the same time, in this 2 years, almost, I think when I was in third year of my graduation, I was purely sitting in my home. I don't know what to do, what actually to spend the entire my 24 hours. And on that particular moment, we have one game called PUBG, which many people have addicted to it, and especially even me in that particular time, 24/7 I used to play the games. And one day, unfortunately, I'm not scoring good at game, and I threw my phone away, and I was thinking, what can I do to cover up the entire day, the remaining time? Maybe I have some 5-6 hours of time. I'm not getting sleep. I don't know what to actually do in that particular time. I was figuring out with my lab, okay, what can I actually do in this time, which is actually there in the 24 hours. In the meanwhile, I found a couple of pages in Google, which can actually provide me some freelancing opportunities to earn some money by sitting in home. That is what actually excited me. Okay, just sitting in home, let's try of earning some money. Okay. I opened a couple of accounts in freelancing and freelancing pages. I saw what are the projects available, what I can do with my skills and stuff. And 100%, I got one opportunity of developing a website, okay, full stack website, which is cost somewhere around 90,000 rupees. When I went to the entire project details and everything, I figured out that the entire project which is having over there, it is not matching my skills, and I am not able to complete the project. Okay. And then I figured, okay, if I'm not that capable of completing this project in technical terms, what can I do? Okay. Then immediately I've started with my friends who is very good at technical stuff. There are a couple of friends of my college who got 9 CGPA, 9.5 CGPA, and they're very good at technical. Suddenly I just called my friend. I didn't explain the entire scenario for him, but I just thought, okay, there is some technical project with me, one of my friend, where he'll pay 50,000 rupees. I just thought, okay, instead of letting him to 90,000, I asked him, okay, there's one full stack web development project. just no, I can pay you some 50,000 rupees. Immediately he was like, yes bro, I can do it for you, because same Corona time, even my friends who is into the tech, they are still, they also do, they don't want to do something. He said he can do. I just spoke to the project guy, I bid the project for 90,000. They gave the project document to the entire my friends who's very good at technical terminologies and everything. They built me the project into less than a month. I took the project. I just gave a demo using my friends. I said, okay, he's one of my friend who actually won the project. And post the delivery, he paid me 90,000. I paid 50,000 2 minutes, where I got 40,000 profit without doing anything. Okay, without doing anything, just using the opportunity in front of me, being a mediator of two things. I want 40,000, that's less than 30 days. That was my very first journey of earning money without of any knowledge. Okay, so from this, what you want to understand is, if you wanted to analyze yourself, you want to earn something, you want to do something, you don't want to have anything at initially. You don't want to have any skill at initially. You just wanted to figure out, you just wanted to start something. Okay, if not able to start at initially, you can't complete it. So usually people think, okay, I wanted to have a full-fledged product, full-fledged an idea to initially start my entrepreneurial journey or something. But according to me, you should not have anything. You don't need to have any kind of full-fledged task, full-fledged idea, full-fledged product and everything. Initially, we just wanted to give a try on it. So then we can understand initially in that particular time, okay, whether it is suitable to me or not, what can I actually do with this thing or not, okay. And then on that particular moment, in a motivation of me, I've asked one of my friend, who's in my different section, from the same university. I've asked him, bro, I just want to start an organization. Okay, I just want to build a startup company. I would have to, if I earn 40,000 per month project, in the similar way, I'll bid some daily, on a monthly basis, some 5-6 projects, similar of 90,000 to 1 lakh, where I can earn some almost 4-5 or 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs will be my profit, purely profit for 1 month. So right, in the similar way, I've started an organization called Genie Hub. Okay, I named, okay, Genie is a person who can do anything, and Hub is a combination, group, right? So we named it the Genie Hub. Unfortunately, the organization is not existing right now. That was the very first organization. I just went to the MSME and registered the company, even though I don't have any idea, okay, I wanted to register my company to a private limited, all this stuff, I don't know actually. I just searched something in Google, went to the MSME portal, gave the details and registered. That's it. Or just on my name, I've registered the MSME company, and I did everything. Similarly, I've started, I won a couple of money, I faced a couple of problems, To answer is just, students and freedom pay is just can give you a pocket money. It can, using that we can't actually build a business. Okay, that is where I had a thought of, okay, even though I'm not good at tech, still I can do something into the business. Okay, and that particular moment I've started the company. In journey of it, in the completion, I came to the final year. Unfortunately, with the help of my friends and a couple of people, I've got placed in 3 companies. One is service-based company, one in product-based company, and one in non-technical company. Okay, I've rejected all the 3 offers because still analyzing myself, and both 2 companies are into the tech again, being a developers. I feel again 100% I qualified using my help of my friend. I qualified the examination, I qualified interview using the event, not purely of my knowledge. Then I've rejected all the 3 offers, and again I started working on what actually can I do. In the meanwhile, in the process of journey, one of my friends suggested, who is into HR and thing, he said me that there are a lot of scope into the HR hiring system. There are a lot of scope in the hiring system. Okay, I was sitting, okay, I just interacted with him, what is hiring. I've just known for one day, almost 3-4 hours, just what is hiring, what is talent acquisition. I'm not MBA student, right? I'm not a BBA student, I'm not MBA student to know the HR, what is marketing, what is finance, nothing. Okay, I took just a couple of hours discussion, what is HR, how the talent acquisition system works and everything. But that 3 hours of time, I've learned, okay, what is Boolean algorithm, what is X-ray algorithm, how to source a candidate, all this just very basic things. Then immediately, again I registered MSME company, now Genie Hire. Instead of Genie Hub,
I kept Genie hire. Okay, I thought let's try and we'll get into market. Let's see whether I can get a clients to let's hiring up. I don't know hiring. I don't know how to recruit a candidate, how to interview a nothing, zero. What I did, I opened a LinkedIn my account. I have my LinkedIn from previous. I just opened. Okay, I'm looking for a couple of HR recruiters work from home. 15,000 stipend interns. Okay, I've hired 5 interns. Okay, 5 interns. What are I know? I learned the sourcing part. Let me Boolean algorithm, Excel algorithm, right? The language is very simple. I've also shared my knowledge. Whatever I learned in this 3 or 4 hours of thing, I've shared the same knowledge to my friend, my team. I started working on LinkedIn. What are the roles and candidates on the company we want. We give in the using by Boolean algorithm, research in LinkedIn, get the candidates, send the connection request, reaching out them and giving the opportunity what are the requirements we have. In the similar time, there is one company called 24/7 AI. So that was my client in less than 1 year. It is an MNC company. Okay, I started with basic edtechs and startups. I'm focusing in less than a year. One of the MNC became one of my client. The reason of telling all this is I don't know coding. I started and worked on a software company. I built very small software company. I don't know HR. I don't know marketing. I don't know finance. Even though I started an HR company. So in this 2 terminologies, what I wanted to tell you is people will not you, me, or not me, or not everyone can't have knowledge in each and everything. We just wanted to adapt in the way of our journey. So if I wanted to think, okay, I want to become something, even though we don't 100%, we won't have the entire 100% knowledge. We in the process of we wanted to adapt to that particular thing and we want to learn. We just wanted to give our mind, okay, this is I'm going to do in my next 3 or 4 months. This is what I'm planning. So for this, I want to prepare myself. I want to create my mindset to learn to that particular aspects and trying to figure out what exactly we can do from these things. Again, rent for 1 year Genie hire. Unfortunately, we closed because of funds. Because talent acquisition companies, they require a lot of funds to keep on portals. Okay, hiring portals. Again, I started this meanwhile discussion with one of my friends who is working in an edtech company. Okay, his name is Kokul, and currently he is my co-founder in Smarted Innovations. I figured out with him. I have a conversation with him for 1 hour. He said me what his education, what his company is doing, what kind of process the edtech companies are doing, providing virtual programations and stuff. He just said me in one hour of call discussion. Immediately after 2-3 hours, I've called him and said, bro, why can't we start an edtech? Simple, no discussion, nothing. I'm not a mentor, I'm not in faculty, I'm not a teacher to understand how the education system runs. Simple, okay? I just said, what if we can start in edtech? You have experience on converting clients, student clients. I had a couple of experience in initially running two very small, I won't call it an organization, but still running 2 organizations. He said, okay, I just took I gave my hope to my dad, okay, I want 3-4 lakh of money. I want to do something. I'll return you back in 6 months. Because that is what I said him. After 1 week of deep discussion with my father, he approved of giving me 3-4 lakh. In the same way, I have also said my co-founder to also convince and get his from father some 3-4 lakh of fund. Okay, with just 6-7 lakhs of it, we came to Bangalore, living my hometown. Of course, almost in 2023, May 15th was my decision was to start an edtech. May 29th or 28th, we came Bangalore. 3 days, we searched an office space, co-working space. We paid off 3 months advance of 3 lakhs. Took an office space, took a co-working space of 25 people, 25 seater. Okay, me and my co-founder and one more person from his side. We 3 was the very first person starting Smarted Innovations. Okay, we thought, okay, let's start our journey. What are the process is existing right away. He know how the programs was created, how we want to reach out to the mentors, how we want to create a modules, how we want to integrate to the alumnus, how we want to sell to the customer, how to create a leads initially. Okay, the same time, in the span of 6 months, I think 6 months in the down the line, we were in a situation like I forgot to tell you. Very first month's sales was zero. First month sales was zero. 1 lakh gone because first month rent is gone as we paid as an initial advance. Second month we got of 60,000 rupees where me, my co-founder, one more third person, we pitched to students. Okay, we started to learn sales. He knows sales and I don't know sales. I started learning sales. I was the very first person to get my first sale to the company. Even though my friend didn't get, I got my very first sale to the company, and that is my last sale again. I didn't do sales. Okay, this my friends were doing. My co-founder and his friend were doing. Slowly, then they started to get interns. Okay, we'll try for getting interns and hire interns. We'll build sales vertical. We started. In the 6 months, we grew in such a way. Somewhere we got up monthly of revenue of 2.5 lakh. We continued to the 1 year, not 1 year, maybe 8 months. 2024 Jan. In 2024 Jan, suddenly entire team got collapsed. Full team got collapsed. From 25 to we came 3 people again. We three were staying. Multiple things were running. Okay, let's leave all these things. We'll go for masters, go abroad, have some masters. Do masters in business management or entrepreneurship. In entrepreneurship also we have a masters. We'll do something properly in terms of business. Learn and complete the masters. We'll come back again. We'll do. Then we'll start off actually doing the business. Then I figured out I got admission in in UK there is one college, in one of the college. He said me a fee of 60-70 lakhs. Okay, there is a minimum fee of 2 years of masters. Okay, then I suddenly in unfortunate things, I asked my dad, 60-70 was college fee. We think the same amount if we invest in the business. I don't know whether after completing of 2 years masters, 100% I can't get the returns of 60 lakhs, right? I want to spend time, again I want to invest some money, again I want to build, then I can expect some sort of returns, right? So in this way, instead of going to masters, again asking my father, okay, I'll do something, we'll wait for 3 months. Unfortunately, by the God's grace, we got one manager who can support us. From that day and right away at this particular moment, we have 180 employees. After that March was 0, Feb was 0. March again was 3.4 lakh, and today and this month, monthly we are making of 55 lakh of revenue. Okay. The decisions which I've taken in the journey was not very much, it's not easier. It was always, taking the risk on me, understanding, okay, whether keeping hope, 100%, entrepreneurs always wanted to live on hopes. Okay, I just hoped, okay, we can do something, I can do something, I believe, okay, I can do something. And one again, okay, everything is done. I've started HR company, software company, tech company, but this is not main entrepreneurship. These 3 journeys, 3 startups is not meaning of entrepreneurship, because what is the meaning of entrepreneurship? Any one person. What is the meaning of entrepreneurship? What is the meaning of entrepreneur? I'll just give you small differences between entrepreneur and a business owner. Okay, in the 3 businesses which I call this a business. Okay, in the 3 things, I didn't create a new technology. I didn't create a new problem. I didn't figure out one new solution. Okay, I've gone through whatever the existing patterns, existing businesses. Okay, these 3 I can identify as businesses. A proper entrepreneur, according to me, is a person who is finding a new problem and getting a proper solution to it, or else a person who is starting a business a person who is working to upgrade the problem. For example, you have a solution, okay? So a person who can upgrade the solution and giving a new solution to the people, that is what entrepreneur. He is creating something new. Business owners are just copy one thing which is already existing, copy the same business which is already running the same thing. An entrepreneur will create something new, will identify some new problems, will create new solutions. Okay, so now, if you wanted to become an entrepreneur, you should never ever go into something already existed, or we should never follow the same process. You wanted to initially figure out problem first. You wanted to figure out solution first. You wanted to figure out first what is the problem. Okay, there are a couple of steps. Okay, problem. Okay, who is facing the problem? Number of people are facing the problem. Okay, whether that person can pay you for getting a solution. This is the very four importance. Getting some 10 you find 10 problems, calculate all these things, give a high ranking, give some 1 to 5 marking for each and these four. You'll get from one problem which can have the highest percentage. You work on it to figure out the answer next. So then that particular moment only you can create something new into the market. Or else we just want to flow, okay, go in the market, okay, which is already existing, the same business we want to run out. So the end of the thing is, what I want to tell you is, entrepreneur means, which is fully the person who actually figure out the core of the problem and getting a new solution to the market. That is where a person can identify as an entrepreneur. Or else very people will identify you as just business owner. I think I gave you what is the meaning of entrepreneur, right? 100%, everyone? Yeah, then thank you. I hope initially on the Entrepreneurship Launchpad, I thought to give you a couple of very basic detail on what is entrepreneur first. I hope you have this session, the talks was, gave you some sort of detailing on entrepreneurship, and hope you people also start working on identifying problems. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Our next guest needs no introduction to this campus because before becoming an entrepreneur, he was sitting where you are today. Please give a warm welcome to our own alumnus, Mr. Tejas Venkatesh, entrepreneur, brand builder, and growth strategist, founder of Saffron Suitcase, a luxury travel hospitality brand.
Hello. Hi, are you all? Please. So you have to be motivated. Come on, say hello. Hello. Okay. Yeah. That was very good introduction about myself. Thank you so much. I'm very happy to be back on this campus within less than 1 year. And I'm very happy for the invitation that has been provided by our chairman sir, principal sir, and Ketan sir. So Ketan sir has just called me and then asked me to just come over. And then I didn't negotiate anything with him. Straight away I told I'm coming because I'm very happy to be back on this campus after such a long time, and really happy to share you all the insights that I have gone through. So all the dignitaries on the stage have given some sort of insights which they have experienced, but me being very young entrepreneur, and trust me, the most important thing, the most fulfilling thing being an entrepreneur is whenever you go out, whenever you meet some few people, the very next moment you introduce yourself as a business owner or an entrepreneur at such an young age is the thing that is going to fulfill your mind. Keeping apart what business you are doing, what else you are doing, so that is the most important thing. So just whatever you are doing, just try to keep doing it. And one thing which I wanted to specifically mention you all is that there is no proper time or good time to start anything. So while I was doing my PGDM in first year, around second year, so that was a time where I thought, okay, then when everyone were using to go to internships, I went to Ketan sir. I told sir I don't want to do internship. I want to work on my own company and I want to do my own business. And he negotiated that time because internship was very much important for the college. And yet I was working as an intern and still I worked on my own business. So just don't try to focus on finding the right time to focus on business. Just whenever you feel you are prepared to start something, just start, go ahead with that, and then somehow you'll just slowly figure it out. And you can always reach out to all the teachers that are there. They have been very supportive to me, especially Ketan sir, Jagesh sir, and then there are few people who are our teachers who have worked as a mentors, and they have been always helping me out. And yeah, I feel everyone is so sleepy. I'll tell. Of course, I want people to be very enthusiastic to know about me. I will. Okay. So
I don't want to drag it more, but I'll just make it very short. So it all started in 2024 when I was still a student of IIBS. So that time I started my business, and so when I started, there are few people who have supported me very well. So it was all about exotic vegetables basically. I started with exotic vegetables. Maybe many people will think the business has to be something very fancy to start with, but that is not the truth. The truth lies in what makes you interesting in the business. That's it. So I first started with exotic vegetables, and then I started dealing with Bangalore. I started approaching people. I gave my product. So the marketing is one of the most important thing that any person should have. If you are not able to market yourself, if you are not able to market your product, then you are not going to go anywhere. So any person for that matter, just try to focus first on marketing. So that is where with exotic vegetables I have started my business, and it has now raised with 300 products right now. So I have my own import-export company, so which is having a very little turnover of around 4 to 5 CR right now. Yeah. And apart from that, I'm a growth consultant, and I visit multiple companies. There are companies which have been set up for around 20-25 years old. Still they come out, reach out to me for a few certain things in their particular company. And another company is like, that is from my, so one part is of entirely product related, and another side is like entirely about the service related, because that is my core business. So I guess most of the people, while you are sitting in a business school and being an MBA graduate, will be, not everyone can be a very good entrepreneur, but can be a business owner. So most of the people who are here might be having their own businesses already. Your parents will be having, you might be the second generation or third generation. So my father has established a service-based company. I have my proper background. So I started getting into that business. The only thing which I changed is I found the solutions for the problems which my father was not able to do it. Me and you being a MBA student, we should be in a better situation or better position where we can find the better solutions. So that is how I'm very proud today to stand in front of you all and say that you might be knowing the company called Star Air. Anybody have traveled in Star Air? Not even one person. They have very good fleet, man. Come on. It's a new company. You have to support them. So Sanjay Godawat sir is a main person for the company. So I was privileged to meet him last 10 days ago, and yeah.
I have met him.
Yeah, yes. Sanjay Godawat sir is a gem of a person. So he has interacted with me for more than 40-45 minutes, and I'm very proud to say that my company Saffron Suitcase is going to tie up with Star Air, and he is going to exclusively run his flights for me. That is especially from Mumbai, Pune, Hyderabad and to Tirupati. So yeah, I forgot to mention I'm basically from Tirupati. So that is why I wanted to start the travel agency as well. And as a small note, with my own experience, I just wanted to tell you, entrepreneur starts with E, but there are another 5 E's that you have to remember, and which maybe you might be in the first year or second year students. In second year, you will be getting a subject called design thinking. I don't know about how well you are doing with other subjects, but design thinking is a subject that you have to focus entirely. Just try to learn everything. I'm not a person who asked you to by heart, but by heart everything in design thinking, because that is going to take you heights. Because can anyone, if anyone possible, can you say what are the 5 ways that are there in design thinking? Any person? Oh, first, okay, I'm really sorry. Okay. So I'll tell you the 5 E's. Okay. The first one is explore. Second is emphasize. Third is, what is that? Sorry. Experiment, evolve and engage. Just if I remember these 5, in going further you will be remembering it. And one more thing which I wanted to mention is just be very patient. Patient is very important. While I was in the campus, almost all the teachers asked me to be very patient with a lot of things, but now life has been teaching me what is the patience. So business is not everyone's cup of tea. So you have to come up with a lot of struggles, a lot of things that you will not even expect to. And whenever you want to become an entrepreneur, just isolate yourself. because you are not going to be in contact with many people because you have to work on yourself. And another thing is you have to be very good at communication. That is very much important. All our dignitaries have told you how the government is going to help you, how their own experiences have taken them to this place that they have come here to mentor you and guide you. But the very basic thing is, unless you are able to communicate yourself, or else you are able to talk to people what exactly you want or what you want to do or what you will be doing in future. So there will be no one else that will be helping you. And while I was just hanging out in the campus when I had some time, so I met one guy in washroom. So I don't want to mention or point him out. He was feeling it's just like any other event here, but I hope these insights are very much useful for you. You are sitting here because you want to become something. So just make the best use of whatever the people have told here. And just like any other person, like I am ready to help you out here. So you can contact me anytime. I'm always available. So that's all for now. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request our director to give a token of gratitude to Mr. Kumar Piyush.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Our next guest took a rather unconventional route. Starting out as a metallurgical engineer, someone trained to shape metal and machines, and ending up shaping stories and imagination instead. From engineering blueprints to animation frames, I now welcome Mr. Bharadwaj Madala and Vidya, founder and CEO of Dharmic Studios Private Limited, a creative animation studio focused on Itihasa-based storytelling.
This chairs. We can remove this. Yeah. We can remove this chair. Put down there. We can scrap. We'll make. Why is it this noise? The mute. Is it audible? It is not connected speaker. Speakers. Not just now you can speak. It is audible. Disconnected. Speakers. It is not working. You can see to serve. You can speak.
Now, it's time to hear from our very own chairman and founder of IIBS Bengaluru to share his story with us on how he moved from zero to multimillionaire. Sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected guests of today's program, directors, faculty members, and my dear students. It is really a great moment for us here that we are here to launch the Entrepreneurship Launchpad. It's Idea, Innovate, and Impact. So just now you have heard already that either you want to become a businessman, woman, or you want to become an entrepreneur. So there are many kind of businesses in the world, and there are many entrepreneurs. So it is up to you that you have come here for what? To become an entrepreneur or become a businessman. So here it is very clear that about the today's our topic that we want idea, innovation, and impact. Any idea need innovation, and innovation should create impact in people life. Now I've seen that Mr. Kumar Piyush, he was discussing that he wanted to sell something, but it was very difficult to sell. But when he went to textile industries and he found the solution for a problem in textile industries, and they have grown up. So that is the journey of entrepreneur. So just find there are many problems in the world. You have to just find out and give the solution. The problem is too big. If you have a solution, the impact will be big. So idea, no, they don't have any price. It's priceless, any idea. But if you really want to implement that idea, it will become priceless. So everyone will have an idea. If you ask anyone, they will give you idea. But they can able to implement that idea? That is why here to discuss that idea and innovation and impact. We have everything is there in the world. Nothing to create new. But you have to reinvent, and you have to recreate the same thing. Whether it be more faster, more useful, more accessible to the people, that is innovation. That we are talking here. So, in 2 years of a journey, I'm sure that our team, they're going to call many entrepreneurs and we're going to learn from them. And whatever you have ideas, try to implement their ideas. You have seen your seniors, 2024 batch. Just as a small idea, he's implemented that idea, and now his turnover is almost 3 to 4 crores. Wait, just now he left, Mr.
Sir, he is here.
Oh, here only. Okay.
He went for the call.
Okay, so see, it's all about your ideas. So here, don't think anything else. Start your journey, and see the same thing IIBS started. IIBS journey started with the same only. Like if I think so, you have first year student before taking admission in IIBS. I think so. I've done research many colleges. I can guarantee you that what price we are giving the program, no college can give in India. That was the idea I have started this school. When I was 26 years old, so we have started the school, and when I was just completed, like how you have completed your bachelor, wanted to do your master, so I also wanted to do my master. I wanted to do my MBA. But I found that the good colleges, they try to give everything, they charge huge. That time only, I'm talking about 25 years university, dean wanted to have a meeting with me. He mailed me, he has taken appointment and came and met. Sir, the people that take admission in our college, Christ, because of brand, they talk more about your college. Because they say that people charge so much, you don't give anything. And my friends, they're studying in IIBS, they're getting many things. They go for ALP, they go for international tour, they get laptop, they get many more things. How come? You people cheat us, just sell your brand and charge so much money and don't give anything. In the college is new college, only 5-6 years old college, and charging less, giving everything. That was our principle, and still we stand on the same principle, that we charge less, reasonably tuition fee, and try to give more. And we have grown up, and that speed, and it maybe have taken 19 years, and now the same IIB is going to become a university by next year. So if you find some problem anywhere in any industries, and give solutions, people will be behind you. I'm remembering that when we started our college, 2007, and it was the first batch. So there was no big team that time. So we had Cosmosis Technology, only 12 members in that company, tech company. And again, we have 8 members in our stock market, broking company. So not big team altogether. So that office we have started marketing office for IIBS. So people used to come and meet our team. They're not able to convince. New college, how they'll believe? So people, they already applied to Christ. They have applied to Ramaya. They applied to many big colleges that time, big name. They used to come. So if they are not able to counsel them, they used to bring me in that time. So whenever they used to sit with me and they can see my energy and vision, immediately they have taken admissions. Our college, first batch. So it's all about your idea and able to transfer your idea to your client or not. That's important in any industries, any entrepreneurship journey. So you have an idea, you should have a belief that you should have confident on that your idea, that how your idea can be really useful for the society. So it's all about what to innovate. There were 1,000 B schools. Now also, if you go and see in AICT, more than 10,000 B schools register in AICT portal. But how many B schools surviving? In that, IIBS stand number 1, I can say. I can guarantee you that if you go and research anywhere, there are many consultants, they will manipulate you and misguide you and tell you to go in other colleges, but they give more incentive. But I can challenge to every student, if any college you can find out in India, they charge less than us and give the more value added, we'll refund your tuition fee. So every business you have some principles, okay, some value added. If you have some value additions, any business you are going to run. So our journey was not a business, it was entrepreneurship journey. We wanted to create impact in people's life. You can find many of our students, they are now first batch, 2008 batch, they are now, their salary is more than crores. Many in their salary now, they are earning more than crores, they have the salary. So we charge less, but we have given something really good. Still they remember, sir, we had a faith on IIBS, first batch, you have taken admissions. Still when I go and they met somewhere, they really regard us and they respect that really we got something from IIBS. So this is the journey about any entrepreneur. You keep add value to the people life, create impact. And now when we started, so there was no any venture capitalist to invest in your industries and in your idea. But now if you have any great idea, so there are many people to invest in your company. We know many people, they're ready to fund, they're ready to support you, but your idea should be really good. And second, it should really going to solve the problem in the society. And three, really can create impact in the people life, create more entrepreneurship, more jobs for the people. And wherever you start, the people from surrounding, they get benefited. This is just the entrepreneur, the real principle of to start any business. If you really want to start any business, I know my friends, there are many my friends, they are funding now, started funding because they have grown up in such a way, they are willing to, the simple fund for their business, that you have an idea, you work hard, they'll invest in your business, they'll take shares. Just they invest money, they don't want to do anything, you work hard, this is your idea, you have to make it bigger and make money for them. So suppose they'll invest, see, I'm telling simple fund for them. Suppose you invest in 20 companies. Even the 2 company clicked, in 80 company fail also, no problem. So whatever 2 companies there, they're going to create money for them. Like that how venture capitalists they work. So there are many people, they're going to come in your campus time to time, but you have a great idea to present in front of them. And not only idea, that idea should be in reality. You have to make them a reality. Like how Mr. Venkat Teja make it the idea in reality. So this reality, because he thought and created business within 1 year. The same thing here, that is why we have started Entrepreneurship Launchpad, Idea, Innovate and Impact. So whatever you want to create, you should do impact in the society, then your idea is really great. So I'll wish you everyone all the best. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for such a thoughtful address. Your journey in building this institution is truly inspiring, and it means a lot to hear it directly from you, sir. Thank you so much.
Hello, sir. Send this to the 5 minutes. I guess what?
Real estate and enterprise building present unique entrepreneurial opportunity. To share his journey and insight on business, real estate and enterprise building, I invite Mr. Adiraj Ghosh from Anand Enterprise, a trusted distributor of premium cement and steel brands, who will be joining us virtually.
Hello, am I audible? 1 minute, 1 minute. Just continue.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
Good afternoon to the audience and all my professors and chairman, sir. So I'll start with a brief introduction about myself. So I am a builder and a real estate developer. I operate mostly in Calcutta and parts of West Bengal. So I start actually with my journey in IIBS. So I belong to the 2022 and 2024 batch. and this was just right after COVID. So the after effects of COVID were still in place, and we had a pretty long first semester. And that is actually when I went back to Calcutta and purchased a plot of land for about 2,500 square feet of land, which actually took me the rest of my time in IIBS to get all the process and all the paperwork filed. And after that, when I finally completed, got my MBA degree done and completed my examinations of the fourth semester, I went back to Calcutta and I actually started my construction on the property. So I actually come from a finance background and actually from also a business family. So we have been in the cement steel business for a long time, for the last 30-40 years. But I always wanted to, expand the business. So instead of, just expanding on the same verticals, I started another vertical and vertical integration. So got into real estate and started developing small plots of land. So our first project, within 7 months of construction, I think we had already booked, we were completely booked out. And after that, it took us 15 months from 2025 January to this year, I think March, to completely get the property ready to move and hand it over to the buyers. And this year, we have actually started 2 other projects. One is a joint development with the landowner, and one we have invested the profits from the first business in itself. So now I would actually like to address the audience and the people sitting here that and when we talk about entrepreneurship, it has to be from within, and it is actually a mindset that defines the word entrepreneurship. So mindset is used very vaguely, but what it actually goes to is that you have certain inbuilt qualities, attitudes, or mental inclinations, which will actually make you react to something or in the decision making of a process when you face certain problems. So you need to have that. So you are going to face a lot of challenges, but you have to have a yes that you can do it kind of attitude. Most of your peers, the one thing that will actually differentiate you from them, people who are going to go to the corporate side, is that when they're going to sit for an interview, the interviewer actually going to ask them their strengths and weaknesses, and after they list their strengths, the role they get in the company will be based on the core competencies. And anything which is beyond those, the company will have other departments to fulfill those necessities. But as an entrepreneur, you need to be ready to take all the challenges that come your way. So you have to actually make sure that you're always available to solve all kinds of problems. It will help you in all aspects of life, and it will actually help you in wealth accumulation. When we talk about entrepreneurship or business, in order to expand it quickly, you need to use leverage. And finance, by leverage, I do mean using debt. So finance will actually help you to, the knowledge of finance and the fundamentals of finance that you're going to learn in IIBS is actually going to help you to utilize it and not fall into a debt trap. Some key points that I would like to say that you need to make sure that if the revenue is not the only thing which is going to be increasing when you start a business, you have to make sure that the business has enough positive cash flows. Growth is fine, you can grow exponentially, you can grow your revenue a lot, but as long as your cash flows are not positive, the business won't be able to sustain for a long time. And I think we have someone from the MSME department who's with us here today. So even as an once you get yourself registered as an MSME business, you are gonna get a Udyog number, and they are actually gonna help you with certain payment delays that you get, and it has actually helped me a lot. I'm pretty sure you guys know about Godrej DLF. So one of our verticals is to supply cement and steel to those big companies, and we have gone to the MSME. And it has helped us to sort out a lot of payment disputes and has helped us keep our business cash flow very positive. So if I can just share my screen, I'll show you guys what an MSME certificate actually looks like. I think I have one here. Can you see it? Yes, sir. So this is how your MSME certificate will look. And you're going to be classified into various types. You'll also get a Udyam registration number. And this will actually help you a lot when in case of any payment delays or deliveries that you take and the buyer is not actually fulfilling their promise to you. Another thing that I would actually like you guys to focus on is that whenever you start a business, it is going to belong to a certain industry, and it is very important that you realize the fact that you are not going to be growing faster than an industry. So you have to have very realistic expectations, because like I said, when you're going to use debt, you're going to generate future cash flows, and with that you have to pay your investors. So these are some things that I would actually like, to keep in mind on when you guys wanna. That's it.
Thank you, sir. As we near to this insightful session, I would like to welcome my friend, Mr. Nishant, to share his insightful take.
What of time? Yes. First read the gifts and then we can say what of
So now I request our chairman and director to give a gratitude for our esteemed chief guest. Tejas sir, please. Next. तेजस सर का नाम Now I'd like to welcome Uppathi Sreekar sir. So as we end for this insightful session, I would like to welcome my friend Mr. Nishant to give his valuable takeaways.
A very warm good afternoon to everyone. It is my privilege to propose the value of thanks on behalf of all of us today. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all our estimated speakers, both offline and online, for sharing their valuable entrepreneurial journey and insight with us. Your experience has given us valuable lessons on getting started, staying focused, identifying problems, facing challenges, and making the right decision, and much more. Thank you for taking the time to be with us and for inspiring all of us through your stories and experiences. A special thanks to our Honorable Chairman Sir, Guest of Honor, Director Sir, Principal Sir, faculty members, IT teams, photography team, students, coordinators, and all the students for their support and contributions in making their Entrepreneurship Launchpad a grand success. Once again, thank you everyone who contributed to making this event memorable. Thank you all.
I request all the young budding entrepreneurs gathered here to reassemble by 3:30 p.m. after having your lunch for the rest of the session. Thank you.